In this video, I want to talk about 5 things you are already doing that might be keeping you stuck and pushing your freedom goals further away. My name is Mutahi, your money actions friend, and the one person who wants to help you stay focused and keep the distractions away so you can shorten the time it takes to achieve your goals. Let's declutter your journey to a thriving life, career goal, or successful business. A quick context on why I'm doing this. Every year, since I turned 25, I have told myself this is the year that I want to turn things around, and I have grown. I'm not ungrateful, but when I look at my goals, it feels like there is so much more that I should be doing. So recently, as I was reflecting on my growth journey, I couldn't help but feel like the journey to success is so long. And listening to people who are already there, especially the older folk, they say it takes time to achieve success. But looking at my life, looking at the progress that I'm making, I am led to feel that there are things that I could probably do that would hasten or reduce the time it takes for me to reach my success goals. Now, success in this context isn't necessarily financial freedom, but it is anything that results from me putting my mind towards something, getting the work done to achieve it, and achieving it. That is what I am defining as success. So here are the 5 things that are most likely keeping you away from your success. Number 1, you are chasing a destination that you have not defined. I talk to a lot of people, and anytime question of success and achievement comes up, most times people respond in a very vague way. People will say, I want to grow in my career, I want to build a thriving business, I want to settle, but hardly do they define these goals to the T. Psychologists Locke and Latham, they spent over 4 decades researching on goal setting, and do you know what their conclusion was? Specific, challenging goals always beat vague goals. If it's about your career, I will ask somebody, what are you doing to keep growing in your career? And they will say, I am doing my best. But what if the answer was, I am doing a master's or a PhD? Or what if they said, I am pursuing coaching? That will disambiguate growth, and you move from having a vague goal into a measurable journey that helps you know how far, how much, or how fast you are progressing. The moment you disambiguate your goal, it helps you start tracking your progress and know what's working and what is not working, which ultimately shortens the distance between your dream and you. Number 2, you confuse learning with progress. I see myself doing this all the time. Some researchers had people watch someone do a trick. You know, the trick where you pull the tablecloth, right, without messing up what's on the table. They had people watch that trick over and over again. They realized that the more times people watched that trick, the more they became confident that they could do the trick themselves. What's interesting is none of those people's actual ability increased, but they developed the idea that they were better by watching that person do that trick more and more. The researchers called it easier seen than done. When I came across that piece of research, I couldn't help but see myself. We are led to believe that we need to read on something before trying it. We are led to believe that we are not experienced enough to try that thing. We are led to believe that we just need to watch one more video before we get to doing that thing. But is it necessarily true? While I am not trumping the need for competence, it's important to note that there is a difference between pursuing competence and hiding behind reading or learning, and you need to be careful that that book is no longer about diligence but a hiding place. Action carries a risk of failure, while research and learning doesn't. That's exactly why it's so comfortable hiding behind learning and gaining new skills more than actually going out there and trying that thing out. What's interesting is that growth does not respond to what you know, it responds to what you do. You could have encyclopedic knowledge, but without any action, a person with lesser knowledge than you who is taking action will grow twice faster than you. One of the fixes that I have put upon myself is that every hour of learning must equate to an action, however small, within a specific time frame, because learning that does not land into action is in essence entertainment. it. Number 3, you are waiting for a better time. You tell yourself that you need to wait fast because your stars have not aligned. You're waiting for your new job to start working on savings. You're waiting for the new year to start your fitness journey, and it feels responsible. But in essence, it's actually postponing. Behavioral scientists call this present bias. We consistently value comfort today over benefiting tomorrow, and we sincerely believe that our future selves will behave better than we do now. And I came across some research that blew my mind. Al Hirschfeld, a psychologist at UCLA, put people in brain scanners and found out when we think about our future selves, our brain activity looks less like we are thinking about ourselves and more like we are thinking about a totally different person, a stranger for that matter. Neurologically, future you is basically some strange person who is not you, and ideally, it's hard for you to sacrifice your present day for another person. Your future you is the same person but with a fresh set of excuses. If the current version of you won't start with the little that you have, the future you won't start with the perceived lot that they have. So for you to fix this, you need to know the difference between when you're preparing for something and when you are postponing an action by hiding through learning or gaining knowledge. Take action with the little knowledge that you have and improve as you go. Number 4 sounds insulting, but it's true, and unfortunately even I suffer from this. You are pursuing your goal, then you came across another person who seemed to have a better goal than you do, and you abandoned pursuing your goal altogether and started pursuing that other person's goal because it looks better, it feels better, and it seems like it's more suited to you than your current goal. The reality is the grass always looks greener on the other side. Someone else's career always looks better. Someone else's journey looks less painful than yours. What you forget is that abandoning your journey for the years sets you back. You forego all the progress that you had made, and you have to repeat the basic processes of starting. And most of all, you have no idea what it took the other person to get to where they are. Every time you switch your goal to someone else's highlight reel, you take yourself back to kilometer zero. But to fix this, allow yourself to know that you can change goals, but you can only change them for your own sake, purposefully, with reasons and a strong belief that you are on your own journey. Now you'll want to hear number 5. You are staying loyal to things that no longer support you or reward your journey, and this often disguises itself as commitment. A workplace that you have overstayed for years, a promotion that never arrives, the side hustle that you can't let go because you've put too much into it already, the routine that you keep on because leaving it will make you feel like a failure, and so much more. Think about what actually stretches a 10-year journey into a 40-year one. You will not need to make one big wrong decision. It's going to be the decade you overstayed, the 3 side hustles you started and abandoned. It's the time that you can't get back on the things that were not moving you forward when they were supposed to be moving you forward. Your best fix for this is to audit your actions, your current life, your current positioning. You need to know whether you are committed to something because you are progressing through it, or whether you are committed to something because you fear leaving it is going to be a waste of time for all the years that you have input. But consider the progress more than the commitment. If you are committed to something that is not pushing you forward, then it's highly likely that you will end up pushing that goal and extending its maturity more than it was supposed to. Most growth advice out there comes with steps and actions that don't really matter. It makes you feel like success is painful and ambiguous, and most 25 to 40-year-olds, you've been taught to venerate slow progress as commitment, and you've been taught to believe that there is no way you can optimize your progress and increase your pace so that you can achieve your results faster. So back to the question of the day, is there a shortcut to success? I don't believe in shortcuts, but I also believe that the journey doesn't have to be overextended for it to feel legitimate. I believe that you can optimize your journey, you can optimize your growth so that you grow in tandem with your capacity. And as we've learned, one of the ways to optimize your growth journey is by killing the noise and getting rid of actions that look necessary but aren't really necessary. You can optimize by focusing on the actions that move you forward, that propel you forward, that actually make a difference in your growth journey. The shortest route is the one where your actions directly result into you getting closer to your goals. And And now I need your help. In the comment section, tell me which of the 5 things have cost you the most time in your growth journey. I need your help because the answers that you give will help shape what I research on next in this channel. And if this was super helpful and you've been able to identify 1 or 2 things that are cluttering your journey, please give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, and consider subscribing. It will really make the effort worthy to me. Thanks for watching Money Actions. See you on the next one.